Welcome back, comrades. This is MF Kraven, and you are watching Less Than 10 Minute Reviews, the YouTube series where I take a look at games I think seem cool and give my thoughts on them in less than 10 minutes. I review games in the following format: buy it now, wait for sale, or do not buy. Today, I'm going to be taking a look at an early access game. Definitely not Fried Chicken, a business management sim with a Breaking Bad twist. Start off as a humble entrepreneur hiring local inner-city farmers and chemists, then buy out lots to invest in laundromats, donut shops, fried chicken, and seafood restaurants. Nightclubs and casinos are coming at a later date. Have your base of operations, distribute your narcotics, throughout the city while in competition with a chicken icon in the major. Could you be this quaint town's new kingpin, or is definitely not fried chicken definitely not a good time? Let's find out. Graphics, sound, and art style. There's a grimy box pixel art style aesthetic that fits this and suits the game just perfectly. The sound effects are phenomenal. While a bit repetitive at times, I can clearly hear when my workers are being productive or just had a nice meal. The music just doesn't resonate with me. Gameplay. If you like a meticulous micromanagement business sim, this is the one for you. Hire workers for your grow house, from peons, engineers, cleaners, and even security. Set their schedules so they don't get burnt out, but also enough to produce more product to move. Get a few garages to send your product on mopeds, have them go to specific customers in a map, and route them out. Don't like only sending 1 pound of a product? Send some over to the junkyard to unlock cars and trucks to move even more product. Want to grow different strains or even get more lucrative field of narcotics? Send some over to the university and they'll start selling you their stuff. But surely, with as much money as you will be making, people will notice, right? Buy out lots of lots and build businesses to keep the fuzz off your back. Or also distribute directly to customers from your businesses. Set schedules for your businesses and make passive income as well. The legal way. Price: $24.99 USD. How many hours estimated? Well, I'm only about 6.5 hours in and I've only touched the surface, I believe. It's a slow grind, but very much one of those let me just get 15 more minutes. Come on, just 15 more minutes type of game. Note, I have only unlocked the 3 strains of marijuana and have not unlocked any of the meth. Is it playable on Steam Deck? While it is playable, I wouldn't recommend it for Steam Deck. You have to be meticulous about your scheduling and going back and forth between lots until you have that perfect schedule set that allows you to bring enough income to warrant leaving it alone. In a nutshell, no, don't play it on Steam Deck. It's a horrible experience on it. Wish list. Ability to move rooms. As of now, you have to kind of completely renovate everything. Promotions, giving the ability for workers to make other workers take a break or open businesses without you. More vehicles for transporting product. 2 and 3 package vehicles like a smaller car or a bigger moped that can load 2 product. Options to start selling higher quality narcotics at the start. I couldn't open a restaurant because I hadn't unlocked the equipment to make the harder stuff, if you know what I'm saying. The ability to rename your workers in shops. You setting the hours for your businesses. I mean, I grew up around shady 24-hour laundromats and donut shops. Setting prices for the products, for the washing machines, dryers, gumball machines, detergent, everything. Setting the prices a bit higher or a bit lower based on customer satisfaction. Multiple businesses on a single lot. Let's say like a strip mall where you can take your dry cleaning to, you can grab a donut, maybe a little something to smoke, and go into the arcade. More business types. Like I mentioned, dry cleaning, arcade, skating rink, mattress stores, just a bunch of business types that everybody questions how they're in business despite never seeing anyone in there. Better UI, and finally, just more drug types. Final thoughts. I absolutely love Definitely Not Fried Chicken. The silly animations, the in-depth mechanics, I spent a hell of a lot longer making my laundromat the way I wanted it, while I allowed the factory or grow house to just do whatever they wanted. I did have to hire a few workers when I did check back on the grow house because I'd work them to death. Ooh. Like I said, I'm about 7 hours in, and I still even haven't made my donut, chicken, or seafood restaurant that the early access has available right now. But I love it. I love it because it's so grindy, and there also lies the problems. You see, with workers, their needs are always deteriorating, but if you don't have them on a scheduled break, they won't do anything but work. I've set a system for my business with schedule 0, 1, and 2. On 0, they work from 0600 to 1900, but if I see they're unhappy, I'll switch them over to 1, which is basically break time all day except for 2000 to 2300 when it's time to receive a package from my grow house. 2 is the schedule to send them home, and I'm still tinkering with scheduling, but that seems to be the best for me right now. Yet sometimes it's overwhelming. If I go over to improve the grow house and forget to open the laundromat, then I miss on having that passive income that has certainly helped me even get to the spot to improve my grow house. Why not leave it open, you ask? Because the machines need maintenance every single day. So I hire an engineer to come fix them. Can't exactly bring him over when I forget to switch him over to schedule 0. You see my gripe with this? I love little reminders or even a phone call or text from my workers to say, hey boss, are we open today or nah? Any prompt really. I'd also really like a ranking system for my workers, like they can level up and be supervisor, manager, etc., just to give them a little bit more responsibility and help my crew when I need them the most. Why can't the cleaner who just stands around when she's done cleaning the floors or whatever also accept product? It's not like they don't clean the warehouse where we keep all the narcotics, right? And also, while I do love the long grind, it seems pretty daunting to unlock everything you need to make more money. 90 points or 45 packages of good weed or 90 packages of bad weed to unlock a single car that lets you move 4 product. Now that I've replaced my mopeds with cars though, I don't always have enough product to move. The dispatch system seems kind of broken as well. If we get so much hands-on work, why not allow our dispatchers to deliver certain kinds of product to one customer while having another highlighted customer receive the remaining product that they need? Because see, once you get a hotline, customers will light it up to get you to deliver to them. It's only until recently, however, that I realized I could charge more for a promise of better quality product, which I have been doing. I've been accepting these bad weed and delivering good weed for $700 while I could have been doing it for like $900 to $1,000 instead. Something that the tutorial was not very clear on. And if I'm being completely honest, I've been having a hell of a good time just running my little laundromat, getting all the permits to get the absolute best equipment, maximizing my passive income while also managing the workers there. I almost forget, running a drug line here. As a shell, this game has the potential to be one of the greatest of all times, and I mean that sincerely. So good on the devs for releasing this in early access, in my opinion. While it is almost finished, besides adding cocaine, nightclubs, and casinos, the game would be a lot better with some tweaks, no pun intended, here and there. I have wishlisted this since January, so for me, this is definitely worth a buy. For $25, everything that you get is absolutely great. However, viewer, be warned, because this is a very niche game. This is if you into this type of thing, you're into it. If not, and I'm not talking about the drugs, I'm talking about the business management aspect of it. 1.0 is right around the corner, and I think that with the little additions they have here and there, and hopefully they listen to their customers, they can turn a game that is just above average to an absolute beast of a game. I can see how that turns some people off though, because it is not complete yet. So for that, I'm saying it's a little bit of a tricky one. If you're on the fence about getting it, just get it. Buy it now, support them, be like, yes, I want this, I want more content like this. But if you're just shopping around, wait for sale.